The Forgotten Son and the Strong Mother. Emotional village story. Many years ago, in a small, quiet village surrounded by green fields and dusty roads, lived an elderly couple named Sugata and Suresh. Their house was simple. The roof leaked during heavy rain and the walls carried marks of time. But inside that house lived honesty, love, and sacrifice. Sugata and Suresh were farmers. From early morning till sunset, they worked in the fields under the burning sun. Their hands were rough, their backs were bent, but their hearts were strong. They had only one son, Mohan. For Sugata and Suresh, Mohan was their entire world. They sold crops, saved every rupee, skipped meals, wore old clothes, only to send money so their son could study in the city. A son with big dreams, Mohan was a hard-working boy. While studying in the city, he never wasted time. To reduce the burden on his parents, he worked as a waiter at night. He studied during the day, worked during the night, and slept only when his body could no longer move. Slowly, his struggles paid off. One evening, Mohan called his father. "Father, my studies are complete now. I have received a good job offer." Suresh's eyes filled with tears of pride. "That's my son," he said softly, but Mohan continued. "Father, the job is abroad. I have to go for 3 years." Suresh was silent. "Son, we are old now. The heat is too much. The work is becoming difficult," Mohan replied firmly. "Father, don't worry. From now on, you and mother will not work anymore. I will send money every month." Suresh tried to refuse. "But son, you just started your job," Mohan smiled. "No, father. I worked while studying. Now it's my turn to take care of you." Pride of the village, from that month onward, money arrived regularly. Sometimes along with money came gifts, a cooler, a fridge, a sofa, a TV. Mohan called every single day. The villagers praised him. "Your son is a diamond. You are lucky parents. Such sons are rare." Sugata and Suresh felt proud. They believed they had raised a son with values. But fate was silently changing its direction. The silence that hurt slowly. Mohan's calls became fewer. Then, they stopped completely. Suresh tried calling again and again. No answer. Days passed. Nights passed. They waited by the phone. Every evening, every night. One day, a village boy named Raju, who lived in the city, returned home. Suresh rushed to him. "Raju-san, how is my Mohan? He doesn't call us anymore. The money has stopped too. Do you know anything?" Raju hesitated, then spoke. "Uncle, Mohan got married. He has settled in the city." The words felt like thunder. Suresh's legs trembled. His eyes filled with tears. He sat down holding his head. Marriage, and they knew nothing. A call that broke everything that evening. Mohan finally called. "Father, I got married. Now I can't help you anymore. I have my own family." Suresh asked softly. "Son, aren't we your family?" Mohan replied coldly. "Father, I can't support you all my life. You didn't do any favor on me. It was your duty to raise me." Those words pierced Suresh's heart like sharp thorns. Before he could say anything, the call disconnected. Sugata stood frozen. The pride she once felt turned into silent tears. When hope seemed lost one morning, Suresh spoke with a heavy voice. "Sugata, we must return to the fields." Sugata looked at him in shock. "At this age? How will we work? Our bodies are weak." Suresh sighed. "We have no other choice." They sat silently, thinking, worrying, praying. Then suddenly some village children came running. "Grandma, give us some ice. We want to make a cold drink." Sugata paused. She looked at the fridge, and suddenly, her eyes sparkled. The turning point. Sugata smiled and said to Suresh, "Now I understand the use of this fridge." Suresh looked confused. "What do you mean?" "We will sell cold drinks." "Sell?" "Yes, we will bring Pepsi from the city. Or better, we will make it ourselves." The next day, with Rayu's help, they bought ingredients. That evening, Sugata and Suresh worked together. They made homemade Pepsi and kept it inside the fridge. A small board was placed outside. Cold Pepsi available. There was no fridge anywhere else in the village. Success born from struggle in the summer heat, people rushed to buy. Sugata's Pepsi tasted different, fresh, sweet, made with love. Children came again and again, even during rainy days. Even in winter, they asked for her drinks. Slowly, Sugata bought a bigger fridge. Using the mobile phone Mohan once gifted her, she learned to make kulfi and ice cream. Her fame spread. People from nearby villages came. Then from the city, she created her own small brand. Orders increased. The final lesson: Sugata and Suresh no longer waited by the phone. They stood on their own feet. In old age, when their son turned away, their courage became their support. They lived peacefully, with dignity and self-respect. Sometimes, life teaches us a hard truth. Children may forget their parents, but courage never forgets those who believe in it. The end.